You stoner.
Man, all my days are a blur. Literally every freaking day.
That's what happens when you tattoo for fucking 8 to 10 hours a day.
I know. I get like one day off, and even on that day, I always have to do something.
Right.
But it was awesome. I got like a 3-day vacation.
So what were you guys doing?
There was a graffiti event called Paint Swingers, which was pretty awesome, out in Wyoming.
So all you guys do is it like a competition or?
No, it's not a competition. It's more like an art festival, kind of like how the Colorado Crush here is, where they bring out some graffiti artists, and then everyone gets their own walls, and you just do your thing.
Nice, bro. That's dope. I wish I would have made it.
Man, it was so funny. I got out there, and this guy, the guy running it, his name's Illest, super cool guy, but he was like, hey man, these guys, they didn't really want to give us their wall, and it took us a couple years, so you think you could throw in like some mushrooms or something like that? It's like, cool man, I love mushrooms, like,
Nice.
that's why I tagged all my life, you know, I
Right.
got you, super cool. So I got there and figured out that what I was painting was a head shop, and I was like, dude,
Nice.
I'm gonna do a Rick and Morty piece.
Right.
Because I was like, these guys are fucking stoners. They gotta like Rick and Morty. And so I did it, man. And the freaking owner came out and he was like, dude, I love it, love it.
Nice, bro. That's dope. So businesses just give up their walls for this shit?
Yeah, they basically donate them.
Nice, bro. So they get a free mural out of the deal?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like, here, you can have it. Just,
Right? That sounds like a
don't fuck
good
it up.
deal. That shit usually costs a lot of fucking money, man.
It does.
Right? They're all, yeah, we're gonna bring out some of the best artists. You get a free wall painted, like done, in a heartbeat. And I've heard,
You know, I never thought about it that way.
right? Now you're all son of a bitch.
That's genius.
For real.
I'm gonna go do that in South Dakota, man.
You should, bro. I've heard that.
Like, yo, Pine Ridge.
You're overcoming. I've heard that shit like stops people from doing graffiti on their walls too, because unless you're a true dickhead, like some little gangster, like trying to be cool, you won't fuck up a mural. You know what I mean?
Well, there's a couple factors in that. Like, if you're a good artist and people respect you, they're not gonna fuck with your wall.
Mhm.
But if you're a really good artist and people don't like you, they're gonna fuck up your wall.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck who you are. They're fucking vandals, dude. They do this for a living. Like, this is just like
They're
what they do.
We're just gonna paint it. And
They
make
don't
it
like
funny.
you, and you did a fucking mural on the wall that they tagged all the time. They're still gonna tag their fucking wall, dude, just because you fucking put your shit on there.
Roll up
And
with
it
the gray
happens
paint.
all the time, dude. That's why you just gotta stay cool with everyone, man. You just don't burn any bridges, and you stay out of people's fucking lanes, man. You just
Right, mind your own
relax, man. You
business.
just do your own walls. You do your own thing.
Hell yeah.
Life's good.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah. People get too involved in other people's business.
Oh,
and it
dude,
fucks
yeah,
shit
and
up.
then you don't even know who you're messing with most of the time, dude. They could be a regular tagger, they could be a new fucking, just like a toy trying it out, or they could be a fucking tag banger, man. Fucking one of those kids that are just gangbangers, but they like tagging.
Right.
So you'll either get shot at, you'll get in a fight, or they'll just run away from you. So
Right.
you don't know what's gonna happen.
It's a fucking gamble, so it's up to you
It's
to take
always-
that chance.
We had this one mission, dude, where we were going through this abandoned hotel, and found the weirdest things, man.
Really?
Like-
Where was that at? Here in
I
Colorado?
can't disclose the location.
Well, I mean, what state?
I can't disclose that location either.
Really?
It's in the United States, I'll give you that.
I want to go, bro.
I'll take
Let's
you.
go fuck yeah, tight. So, what kind of shit you find? Just like a bunch of fucking crazy ass,
Super weird.
scary shit?
Shit. No, it wasn't even scary shit. Like, I could deal with satanic shit. You know, I've mobbed abandoned places my whole fucking life. Since I was, like, knee-high to a samurai, you know?
Mhm.
Like, fucking small. But I found, like, satanic shit and, like, weird ritual shit and just, like, demonic shit, you know? That shit doesn't faze me. What I found in this place was just weird. Like, out of the ordinary, just fucking random. So we're going through this place, right? And there's, like, it's like a hotel, like an abandoned hotel. There's fucking washers and dryers and like the fucking the place. There's vending machines and stuff like that. There's all kinds of everything everywhere. I don't even know what the fuck it was because most of the time we went at night.
Yeah.
And we found this room and we were painting it. And I look on the ground and there was an orange, right? And so I look over at the orange and I kick it just because, I was going to throw it or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm just fucking...
Yeah, I'm just walking around.
I throw shit when I'm fucking around, And so I go to fucking kick over the orange, and it's like peeled. So I go and I lift open the peel, and there's something green inside. I'm like, what the fuck? And I open the thing, and it's like a perfectly peeled orange. Like, you had to perfectly peel it and then put it back together. That's what this was. And I peeled it open, and there is a perfectly green apple, dude. Like, just a brand new, shiny green apple.
That's fucking weird.
Weird as fuck, dude. I was like, what the fuck, man? And I just left it.
That's fucking
I didn't touch
creepy,
anything
bro.
else, dude. I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, that's haunted. Fucking.
No, it wasn't even a haunted. I don't know what the fuck it was. It was just like straight tweaker status. Like, this guy must have got lit out of his mind, had an orange, peeled the bitch perfectly, took the orange out, ate it, or fucking
like a turducken.
threw it, or did something with it. We couldn't find that fucking... We'd never seen the inside of that orange. And then have a random apple and put it perfectly inside where it fits perfect, and then wrap it back up and place it there and leave. And for it to be that perfect, dude, he had to have done it within like that day.
He's all, this is good.
So I was like, dude, we're gonna run into a tweaker.
For real, you just kicked over his lunch and shit.
Yeah,
he was all trying to save
it.
Yeah, and the skin was to keep it fucking from getting dirty, bro.
Dude, probably. Yeah, I was thinking he was like trying to make some jailhouse hooch or something,
He's all just trying to protect his snack. He's all, this'll keep it clean from the elements. And you're all, fuck this apple. Like,
he's like,
ghost apple.
It's a protective peel. So
right.
I'm just gonna stash that right there.
He's either a tweaker or a fucking genius now that I think about it.
At first I thought he was trying to like make acid or something or do something weird, Because there's always those weird things.
Some like when I was
shit. Yeah, like when I was in when I was a kid, yeah, that was the biggest thing is when you went to jail as a kid. Like that's fucked up that you know this as a kid. Is that when you go to jail, if you want, you can trip on acid. And the way you do that is by taking an orange and fucking...
just putting toothpaste on
basically just letting it rot, dude. You let that bitch rot and get all moldy. And then they eat they scrape off the mold and they eat it, dude. Oh, it's the weirdest shit ever. But they say you trip balls, and the best way to do it is with toothpaste, they say. That way you don't taste the fucking mold.
Yeah, we fucked up, and we just put we probably did it wrong, because we didn't trip, and we, like, ate the peel. So I'm guessing we fucked up. Now that you said that.
Yeah, you gotta... Yeah.
We were dumbass kids, though. It was in juvie. And you can't really hide shit for long there.
No,
so
you can't,
we
man.
fucked up.
You gotta hide that shit in your bunk or in your pillow.
Yeah.
And you can't even really hide it in your pillow because it's not really like a pillowcase or nothing. It's just like stash it in the corner, kind of put that there.
A lot of people used to hide shit. They would like slice open their bunk, and then they'd stick shit in it to where like.
See, I could never slice open my bunk. I would have like a fucking pencil and it wasn't sharp enough. Dull ass pencil.
I had a roommate that had fucking knives and shit, bro. It was fucking crazy.
I wish I had that. Roommate.
He'd like steal shit from fucking every time he'd go to the kitchen and shit. He'd come back with something and he'd just stuff it in, and he'd like he'd twist it so if anyone else stuck it in, they couldn't feel anything. But he knew how to get it. It was weird.
That's cool.
Yeah, bro. The shit they come up with.
Well, when you're born into it and you fucking live that life, man, you learn it.
Right. Well, we were just
kids, if you're smart, you learn it fast.
Yeah, they were learning it fast, bro. He had like a 1.5-year sentence, so he figured that shit out.
Dude, and as a kid, that's so fucking long,
Fuck
dude.
yeah, bro.
A 1.5 years is like, fuck, dude, like a lifetime. Because it's like a whole grade, dude, and a grade to a kid is like a whole life.
Fuck yeah, bro. You should have heard the podcast I did with Loslant. He was talking about when he was 18 and like they had pen pals and shit. It was one of the funniest fucking things I've ever heard. Because he thought he was like some young kid in love in jail and shit, like spending his life with this tweaker ass chick. Holy fuck,
that's
bro.
Funny. Really? A tweaker girl was writing him?
Oh my god, they were like cellmates, and then when she got out, she kept writing him. Not cellmates, but in the same jail, and they kept writing him. And like when she got out, she kept writing him and shit. And like when he got out, she fucking. Oh my god, the whole story was so fucking.
Oh man,
funny.
I'm gonna have to check that
Dude,
out.
there was like an hour and 10 minutes of just dying.
It's just
bro.
a fucked up love story, huh?
Fuck yeah, he's all. I became trustee of the month so that I could go see her, and I fucking got a haircut every week. I was like, oh my god, bro. But yeah, this shit.
Hey man, that's devotion in there. Man.
For real.
That means you put in work.
For real. Yeah, you gotta listen to it. But the shit you do when you're in jail, bro, is insane. Like pen pals and shit. The fucking a year for a kid
This
is a
shit's
long
bullshit, dude. I
time.
hate that shit, dude. Those fucking treatment centers, fucking anything like that, dude. There's anything where you're locked up is just bullshit.
Yeah, bro.
Especially as a kid.
I mean, it wasn't too bad. The worst part was the food, which I got used to, and no bitches. Because when you're going through, like, if you're there in your puberty stage, like, that's the worst place in fucking earth, man. You're just around a bunch of dudes, there's no women. Like, the ugly ass guards start looking better every day. Like, yeah, bro, that shit
He's a
sucked.
ugly ass guy. See, I like therapists because they usually had really hot therapists. So.
Yeah,
That's
usually
that was
therapists
chill.
are hot.
Yeah, man, and my therapist is cool because everyone thought I was like gonna shoot up the school and shit. Like, fucking, like she would just be super nice to me and shit, and she was cute, so I just gotta talk to her all the time. So you know, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, when I
Got through it.
When I was in school, I had a hot therapist too.
It wasn't even school; it was that treatment facility bullshit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, when I was in school,
Kinda like a
they didn't
halfway
give me
house.
no therapist. They didn't give me shit because I never came. You know, I was in the park selling weed and fucking getting people to fucking smoke weed for their first time.
Right? Yeah. That's how I got fucking kicked out.
But when I was in the treatment facility, they're like, "Yep, you need a therapist."
What were you in the treatment facility for?
Because, alright, so it's a really fucked up story. My mom was in prison at the time, and she got out, and I was basically, so I emancipated myself at like 13. I've been on my own for a really, really long time. But I had to go under back under their care once I stopped going to this emancipation program, right? And so I went back with them. She went to prison. And during the time she was in prison, I was still going to school, you know, I was selling weed and stuff, but I was still going to school. You know, my attendance was great.
My just had some extracurricular activities.
Exactly, I just was having extracurricular activities and I could smoke weed. She got out and was mad that she couldn't smoke weed, so she sent my ass to the treatment facility because I told her, like, don't be mad at me because you can't smoke weed. I didn't fuck up yet, so I'm gonna smoke weed. And she was like, oh yeah? You think so, huh? Bam! Next week I'm at a treatment facility like, son of a bitch.
Damn, bro, that's fucked.
I guess I can't smoke weed.
That's fucked, bro.
I was in that bitch for like a year and a half, dude.
For real?
Yeah.
Like a live-in facility over weed?
No, they didn't. It is a live-in facility and a day treatment facility. So the awesome thing was my brother got the fucking, my brother got
Your
the
guardian?
live-in, basically,
Oh shit, really?
and I got the day treatment.
So you got to go home every
So
day?
I got to go home every night, which was super cool for a while. And then every morning and stuff, I'd have to go over there. And it's basically like jail as soon as you get there, dude. They like fucking wand you and pat you down before you get on the little ass school bus, which is like a little retarded bus. And then you get to the school, right?
Uh-huh.
And then once you get off the bus, they wand you down and pat you down again.
Just
And
to
then
make
once
sure.
you get into the fucking school, they pat you down and make you take your shoes off and fucking turn your fucking socks inside out and fucking give you everything. And then you can go to the cafeteria and eat their shitty ass jail food.
Nice.
And then after that, you're in the fucking shitty ass jail classes, and then you gotta do the shitty ass jail workouts and
That's
all that
loud
bullshit.
as fuck, bro.
I know. Sorry.
Just so you know. Damn, bro. And then they take you back, wand you on your way out,
Yeah, fuck yeah.
take you home.
But I was a boss, dude. I would take everything that wasn't metal.
And see, they would.
All their Sharpies, all their Expos, dude, I was fucking anything I could tag with.
In Denver schools, they'd wand you and shit and make you go through metal detectors. My homie said that he'd be waiting outside. Well, the school.
In which school?
I don't know. Probably Commerce City somewhere, because that's where they grew up.
Okay. Yeah, Swampton area.
Somewhere, yeah. Because he said that like one of them would wait outside with the backpacks, then like each backpack would have the guns, and they'd pass it through the windows and shit, so that they could have their shit in class. And then one day he'd fucking like dropped his bag and his shit fell out and he got kicked out.
That sounds more like that movie 187. But like in Denver, I've been in a lot of fucking schools in Denver, dude. Like a lot of fucking schools, and they don't really have metal detectors. They do have a wand. The security does have a wand, but that's if they really, really need it.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, I fucking walked around with my hatchet fucking every day of fucking school throughout everything, dude. I remember one day, oh dude, this shit was a crazy time. I had this little homie named Seth, right? Because we had this, Wash Park, dude. We had this little group that we called the Park People, and it was just a bunch of stoners, hippies, just like all the outcasts, dude, that smoked a lot of fucking weed, dude, and we would just hang out at the park, right? There's a little kid named Seth, dude, we called him LFK, the little fat kid, and fucking, he was a tight little kid, dude. But one time I'm walking up from the light rail, dude, and I see the fucking cop fucking with him, dude. And, like, he's the little guy, dude. Like, why are you gonna fuck with him? So I fucking went up there. I was like, fuck you guys, blah, blah, just talking shit to the cop. Like, leave him alone. He's just a little kid. I started walking up to the school, and that cop left him, drove through the parking lot, and stopped me, dude, and freaking searched me. And you know, I had weed and everything like that. I ditched my hatchet just right before that. And so they took me into the office, right? And then in the office, I ended up being fucking bored, and I used to write rhymes all the time. And so I was pissed off at the cop, and so I wrote a rhyme about killing cops. And the fucking the fucking dean got a hold of it, and fucking I almost got expelled for that, dude. But they like called the cops and stuff. Well, the whole thing about this is, I'm gonna tell you the funny part at the end is, because this is a long day, dude. So we write the rhyme. I'm writing the rhyme, and I get through the fucking chorus, this fucking verse, blah blah blah, all this bullshit. And then it's fucking funny, and he takes it, and then I forgot what they said. It had like 400 something references of killing cops.
For real?
Yeah, and they said I had all kinds of anti-Semitic references, which wasn't true. It was just really good wordplay. But they got super heated about that, right? And so I'm sitting in the office waiting to get expelled. Like, I know I'm getting expelled. Like, I know what I wrote. I'm done. And I'm like just chilling there, and this guy I know that's named Fred, he comes in. I never see that little LFK kid for the rest of the day. But there's another park kid named Fred, and he comes in, and I'm just sitting there at the dean's office, right? Just like how me and you are.
Yep.
And he comes in, and he's like, here, and he drops a fucking gun on the dean's table, and he drops the clip, and he said, it's your problem now. And he goes to walk away. And, dude, the security grabbed him so fast. Yeah, I'm just sitting there like, did you really just give this guy a gun? Like, he already don't like me. Fucking, he comes in there, and he fucking gives him the gun. He gives him the clip. He's like, dude, it's your problem now. And he goes to walk away. And the fucking security snatch him up so fucking fast, dude. It's fucking ridiculous. And they make him sit down, and they make him start explaining. Apparently, this kid fucking went to the bathroom, found a gun in the windowsill. Like, because back in high school, you would open the windowsill, like on the second floor, and you'd put your fucking gun in a sock, right? Throw that shit out the window and fucking close that shit. And it would just stay there. You wouldn't really be able to see the sock, just a little bit, and just enough for you to grab it before you open the window. And so, I guess that's what happened. This kid got the fucking, just found the fucking sock, opened the window, got the gun, and freaked out. He didn't know what to do, so he went to the deans to try and give it to them, to try and be a good fucking citizen. And that's what I keep telling people, stop fucking doing that.
Right.
Because all it's gonna do is get you into trouble, dude. If you find something and you don't want to be a part of it, don't be a part of it.
Right.
Leave it wherever the fuck it is and go on your fucking day like you ain't seen shit. Because this kid found it, he took it to the deans, he tried to fucking play it off, and this nigga ended up catching charges for it.
For real?
I know exactly whose gun it is. I'm not gonna say whose it was.
He got charges for it? Why?
Because he had it.
Damn.
He had possession of a firearm inside a school zone.
Damn.
And they fucked him so bad for that, dude.
That's fucked up.
Especially because they couldn't figure out whose gun it was, and they ain't gonna be fucking stupid like, oh, we found a gun and we don't know whose it was or how it got in there. They'll be like, hey, this student had a gun today,
Yep.
and he's fucking gone.
Damn, that's fucking
Way easier
crazy.
to tell everyone, way easier to fucking pass on, no paperwork, blah, blah.
That's fucking crazy, bro. Fucking idiot.
But the funny thing is, right after all of that happened, dude, I'm thinking about it, and me and him are sitting in there about to get expelled, and then they fucking,
So he's like your partner now?
no, he was a park kid, and he was my homie, you know? We would chill and shit and smoke weed all day. And it turns out the reason why everyone got so mad, and the reason why we got in so much goddamn trouble, is because it was fucking September 11th.
And you guys were all doing all kinds of crazy shit?
It was just a wild day, like, I don't know.
Was it the day of, or was
It was September 11th. It was
like
fucking 9/11.
Well, I know, but
And it was,
like the
it's
day
still,
it happened, or was it one of the years after?
no, it was a year after,
Okay.
but schools, it don't matter if it's fucking 10 years after.
Right.
9/11 is a super, super, super touchy subject. And they gives no fucks. Zero tolerance
That's
for 9/11. So if you try anything, if you do anything, you're gonna get
So he
fucked
got like
to the fullest extent.
terroristic fucking charges and shit?
Basically.
God damn, bro, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up. Fucking dumbass kid, bro.
So funny, man.
Dumbass kids. That's fucking crazy, bro. You know what I just realized though while you were talking?
What?
That these are marked. It says mic 1 right there, and then that one says mic 3.
Is this mic 4?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
They barely have had to do that. Those were not there last week.
Yeah, last week I looked.
I know, I did too. I was like,
You
I'm
weren't
gonna
here
fucking
last
put
week.
a little fucking color there. Well, 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah. We had Skylar, bro. I did the Dabpod.
Dude, that little kid's so cool.
He's fucking chill.
Yeah, we were having a little talk with him, like we were doing a recording session like this, except we weren't recording.
Mhm.
And he was so funny, dude.
Yeah.
Super funny.
Yeah, we did like 40 minutes, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, he's funny. He kept fucking like talking over here and shit.
Right. Just like everybody. At least he didn't get on his phone.
Yeah, right? Fucking hasn't. That shit was so funny.
Everyone,
He
man.
hit me up the next day. I already posted it. He's all, can we not post that, man? I was all, too late, dog.
Sorry.
I'm not-
No, he told me
I was
that.
all, I can't miss a week. Like, if I was willing to go a week without posting, yeah, bro, but nah, you're not fucking my schedule up.
Be like,
because you
dude,
said some shit.
we have a schedule, and you know what? You put out the content you wanted to put. It's
Yeah.
fucking out there.
It's
Guess
out.
who's
It's
our
out.
fucking
I
guest
didn't-
next week?
I didn't
Say-
share it, though.
I'm joking.
I didn't share it, though, so that's good.
Why not? Put that shit out. It'll be fucking.
Usually I share. Well, I mean,
You
it's
know,
on there. We should.
We gotta be Denver's reliable news source. You know,
That's
the
right.
shit that's going on. We ain't
I'm
gonna
not a-
fucking be like the
We're
media and
not a news
CNN and everyone.
podcast.
Well, we talk about real shit, and we ain't gonna lie to people.
That's true. That's true. But
Whatever the fuck it
it's
is,
up
it
there.
is.
It's up there.
So I'm sharing it.
What,
I'm gonna leak it.
Are we gonna
WikiLeaks.
Are we gonna have June on? Let's have June on.
Big June.
Oh, pillow hands.
No, his name is Young June.
Young June. Yeah, Big June.
Little ass guy.
Big June's your
Like-
homie.
Yeah.
Huh?
Big June ain't a snitch.
Yeah. Big June's a beast, bro. But shit. Yeah.
No, we
That's the type of shit you'll do to stay out of jail, I guess. We were all talking about the cool shit in jail,
Fuck
and
that
he's all
bullshit.
fucking scared. It's not that bad, bro. There's a lot
Dude.
of cool shit you learn. Like,
Dude, you do learn a lot of really cool
There's just
shit
no
in
bitches.
jail, dude. Actually, if you go to a treatment facility, there is, but only in the daytime.
Oh shit. Day bitches. No.
Exactly.
Fuck yeah.
But they're all fucked up too. Like,
Fuck yeah, bro.
'Cause everyone
the
comes
best
up from-
ones are though, man.
well, everyone in there just comes from a fucked up family, and you get to see them because you all ride the little fucked up bus, and then they're fucking dropping everybody off, dude. And you see where everyone lives, and everyone just has a fucked up family, dude. And so it's cool because you become friends, you know, because everyone's just fucked up.
Yeah.
But you don't want to date those bitches, dude.
No.
Uh-uh.
I don't want to date no bitches. Can't do it.
I'm not just talking as a kid in there, dude. Fuck no.
No, definitely. Well, I don't know. That's the fun times, bro. When you're a kid, you get to do all the crazy shit. Like, live the crazy ass fucking life. man.
Literally, when you're a
Have
kid, you
fun.
do crazy shit, and that's how you end up in the treatment facilities in juvie.
That's true. It's true.
See, this is post crazy time.
I'm gonna be very honest with my son about drugs and shit. I'm gonna be like, bro, stimulants suck, man. Don't fuck with them. If you're in high school and you want to hit a rave, I might recommend it, but I'm not gonna not recommend.
I always liked how the dad in Knocked explained it. He's like, you know what? Just tell your kid what I always told you. No pills, no powders. If it grows out of the ground, it's probably okay.
Yep. Yep.
And I was like, dude, that's pretty good. Except then I started thinking about salvia and peyote, and I'm like, man, fuck, that's gonna fuck you up.
Fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah. You gotta take trips. I took a crazy trip 2 days ago.
Dude, I used to have some crazy
I
fucking trips.
made a fucking, it was one of those king size candy bars, which I fucked up because it was way too much fucking sugar. So it was a king size candy bar, the Hershey's and Reese's. I melted it and then I put 8 grams of shrooms in it, and then I ate most of it. It was fucking.
Dude, that's a lot of work, but I bet you it was really good.
Yeah, bro, it tasted so good.
See, that sounds
so
really
much
good
sugar.
for. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
do that. I'm not a big chocolate fan.
Yeah, I couldn't eat it all.
So when I used to, like, I loved the taste of mushrooms. I hate edible mushrooms. Like, I cannot eat a regular mushroom.
Like shiitakes and shit.
Shiitakes or anything like that, or especially like the slimy ones.
Mhm.
Nigga, I'll throw up as soon as it hits my tongue, dude. As soon as it gets close to my nostril and I take a whiff of that, I will throw up. But a fucking hallucinogenic shroom, I can eat an ounce of those. Well,
Yeah.
I used to be able to eat an ounce. I can't anymore because my tolerance is all
See,
fucked up. But when I used to, dude, I would just sit there, dude, and just munch them because they tasted so good, dude.
Yeah, I
We just
liked
sit
them
there.
for a little while, and then I couldn't do it anymore. They just started making me gag, bro. So that's when I started mixing them in like coffee, throw them in
Mhm.
the coffee pot, run it through. The coffee will fuck you up.
Hey, toothpaste.
Toothpaste. I've been there, man. It's fucking great.
It's like, you want a trip?
Bro,
Put some toothpaste on it.
bro. I was all worried too. I was like, 8 grams, it seems like a lot. And then like I did it, and I was like, oh, this ain't shit, bro. I should have fucking, I want to try to do like 12 or
8 grams is a good amount, dude. I mean, a quarter is usually what, like, the bare minimum we used to fucking use to trip. But
Bro.
anything over that, man.
And I did it in an all dark room. Oh, bro, it was so fucking sick. It was so sick. I saw everything.
Was you familiar with the room?
Yeah. It was just black, and then you see everything just change into fucking like vibrations and consciousness, basically. And you realize, like, oh, bro, everything is just fucking. We're all up here, bro, and all this is just shit we're fucking putting out. Is what I've got.
See, that sounds crazy as
Bro,
fuck.
it
The
was
only
crazy
time
shit.
I've ever seen anything like that is when I slammed a vial of acid.
Yeah, bro.
But
That's
everything
the
was
best trip.
everything is just like this, except everything has like that weird ass flower of life design, and it all looks like a weird, like, you know when you see oil in the sun, and then when you look at it, it like changes that weird ass color.
Mhm.
When you look at it, that's how everything was. When you looked at it, it got that glare, and you could see the little fucking.
See, I'd probably eat a
It was
vial, bro.
fucking.
That wouldn't worry me at all, because my next trip's gonna be like 10 to 20. Well, I usually
A
take
vial?
12. Yeah, I usually take 12, so I'll take
The
12.
vial's 100 hits.
I know.
It's fucked up.
I know, but you'll always come back. Like, that's the thing.
Oh, you'll come back.
You just
I
realize
always
a
call
lot of
bullshit
you realize
on
a
that
lot of
fucking
shit.
you know, when we were growing up and people would always say,
Oh, yeah,
give us
from
that story about the
SLC.
orange juice and shit.
Mhm.
Like the kid that always thought he was fucking a fucking glass of orange juice. That
Yeah.
shit's fucking retarded. That's
Yeah.
just like a scare tactic, like the fucking weed commercials where the girl inflates.
Yeah,
You know?
bro. That shit's
Same
so funny.
fucking thing. Like, it's so retarded that we believed it
Mhm.
for some fucking reason, but it's totally fucking
Oh, yeah.
false. You'll
And-
always come back from
And
a trip.
usually it's like, no matter how much I've taken, it's never been more than 8 hours. Never.
Mine was like a good 14 to
See,
15 hours,
I've taken
and
my
that's
time.
peaking.
I've like,
And then coming down, probably a whole 24 hours.
Really? See,
Oh, yeah.
I've sipped on the vial when I used to sell it by the vial, and I'd drop it in people's eyes and
Mhm.
shit. Like, I'd just sip on it. Every time I'd hit them, I'd sip on it, because, like, there'd be
You
leftovers,
just-
so I just... Yeah, I'd just be...
Fucking yourself up.
Yeah, I'd just be walking around sipping on the vial. So I'd say probably 20-some hits I've been in, never more than 8 hours.
See, I just took the whole fucking thing at once.
Bro, I think I'll do it. Or a thumbprint. Have you heard of the thumbprint?
No.
A thumbprint is like 1,000 hits at once. It's when
What?
It's when you have the crystal, right? So before they turn it into the liquid, it's just a crystal, and you fucking take your thumb and you just break it, and all like when you break it into your thumb.
You just take the thumb.
Yeah, I need to stay closer on this. I've been too far. because this sounds way different. But yeah, you just stick it in your thumb, and all that shit just from pressing it, it's like 1,000 hits, bro. They call it a thumbprint.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, bro.
I'm gonna be like.
Just let me roll in it. Like a cat rolling in cat.
Dude, snow angel.
Fuck yeah, bro. I'll do it. I'll do it. After you get,
If I know I'm gonna die, I will say just lay all that shit out. Just make it into a powder, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Put it down on the ground, and I will make a fucking LSD angel out of it.
Fuck yeah, bro. After the.
I would like to go that way. Fuck it.
After the trip a couple days ago, fuck yeah, bro. I'm so ready.
I'm so jealous of people that get a trip.
Once I can accept that we don't need to breathe, that's the thing. Is once you accept that shit, I think.
Nigga, you need to breathe.
No.
Once you accept that, you gonna die, and then you ain't gonna have to breathe because you're dead.
Because then you move on to the consciousness, bro, to the conscious level. But I'm telling you, bro, you have to.
Nigga, everyone has their time. You ain't supposed to do that.
Well, I'm not trying to kill I'm not. I'm saying, but when you die, if you accept it, that's basically what I'm saying. Like,
okay, when you accept death.
Yeah, because mine is I can't what I figured out is I can't accept that fucking not taking a breath. That when I die is what's gonna freak me the fuck out. Like as I'm passing, that's gonna be the thing that
you can't breathe.
Yeah, that I'm panicking about.
Oh.
So that'll be the thing that I don't accept, and if I that's what I need to learn it to accept is that we don't need it, that we move on and shit. So once you get past that panic, fucking no, I can't, I gotta keep going. That's when your consciousness goes back, and you the DMT where they say we could be living through our death right now because your mind doesn't want to die, so it kicks you back. So that's what it is. If you fucking fight through that panic, mine is the breathing. If I realize that, all right, I don't.
What if you just train yourself not to have that panic in the first place?
That's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta train through that shit, because when you die, your consciousness is still gonna be there, and it's gonna be like, no, we're good, bro. We're still here, and you're gonna be like, no, I can't. Nah, bro, we're good. We're just chilling, and that's when your brain's gonna kick back in. But if you accept it, you're like, oh.
I think everyone just needs to accept the fact that they're gonna die,
Yep.
And if they're gonna die, they're gonna fucking die. Literally, that's all there is to it,
bro.
Don't try and fucking prevent it. Don't try and fucking worry. Don't try and do anything.
You just gotta accept it.
Nigga, this is life. You're gonna live it, and if you're supposed to die, you're gonna fucking die. Period.
There's nothing we're running from. There's nothing there's nowhere we need to go. Just accept.
There's nothing bad about death. I mean, if anything,
it.
People should be happy about it. You know how fucking gay this life is, dude?
But if you don't accept it, bro, you're gonna panic yourself back into life. You're gonna go back.
That would fucking suck.
That's what it is, bro. Living in the fucking.
You're basically living
reincarnation.
In your own hell.
Yeah, bro. And I saw it all. I saw it all disappear, and I had I consider them guides. People call it guardian angels. I talk to them every time I have a big trip like this.
Shadow people.
And they were telling me, and I could see them moving through the fucking consciousness, and because everything will disappear, and you'll just see consciousness, and they were look at your hand, and I was it's skin there, look close, and then you'd see it just start to fucking go into it, it was a trip, your whole body just starts to go, and you're just consciousness. And they were at one point, I was panicking, I was fuck, this is crazy, I don't know what to do, this is freaking me out, and it was it's okay, this will always be here, you don't have to come right now.
You have some really good trips.
Bro, I have, because I take it to a level, and
Christ.
they was it's okay, you don't have to come now, we're just showing you that it's here. Mm-hmm. So all you have to do, you just forget
it's here when you need it.
Forget everything you know, and when you're ready, you will come.
See, I've had something like that.
And during that time, I was panicking, and I took a shower, and when I was walking to the shower, I had a deja vu, I lived that exact thing, the panic and everything, and I was like, fuck, this happened before.
Dude.
I've been through this, oh shit, I haven't accepted it yet, and it's cool, you're not ready. Everything that, all this world, and it was oh, that's cute, you built a family, they were talking to me like a child, aw, and it was when you go, all this is going with you, bro, this is just fucking your creation type
I like
shit.
how you explained that first part, because I remember a trip I had on Salvia, where it was basically like that, and I had this weird-ass deja vu, but it was more with Salvia, it's weird, because it's it feels like a book, you know how when you flip through pages really fast, and it's just
yeah.
That's how it feels, and you're in between it, and every time it flips over you, it feels like you're getting ripped through, and it's super fucking weird. So you gotta fucking hold on to it, But before that, you're on like just a single page of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's basically like a fucking, I don't know what you would call reality or whatever. I don't know, a plane. But yeah, there's these weird ass things, and you could fucking, I don't know. It was like a faint talk. It's not really like a talk.
No,
at all.
it's basically your consciousness talk. Like when I
Yeah,
realized,
it's basically like your inner fucking voice,
When
and
I-
you hear another voice in your voice.
yeah, when I realized that my
weird.
consciousness talking wasn't just me, that shit tripped me the fuck out. I was like, wait a minute, because I was thinking shit, and I was like, that, how would I think of that? And I was like, unless, oh fuck, like I was all either I'm fucking schizophrenic or there's fucking like a collective consciousness,
See
like
me?
a lot of people talk about.
See, me, it was super easy to comprehend because when I end up in that stage, literally like nothing else exists, ever existed, ever did exist. I don't have any memory of it. I don't have any memory of like this, what we're doing. I have no idea, memory of taking the salvia or anything like that, literally until I come back. But when I'm in it, dude, it's like, that's it.
Yeah.
That's what it is, and that's what it always is, and that's just how it
Yes.
is. So like, it's super easy to like comprehend everything. It's just because like whatever you hear, you know.
See, I always have a memory. Like I'm in both phases because I can completely control myself no matter how deep I go or how much I take, and I like it's such a trip. That's why I can.
That's
always,
cool.
That's why I can always fully remember my trips. Like the crazy, this type of shit, most people forget. Like they're like, I don't know, man. I had a crazy trip last night. What happened?
No, I think if it's crazy enough, it'll traumatize you to the point where you won't fucking forget.
It's just stuck in there.
It's fucking stuck in there.
Yeah.
Like me, I've never fucking forgot. I've had it happen like 3 times.
Bro, that's
I've only had it
that's
two
why I
times.
don't like why you don't like doing it. Bro.
And it was so funny because well, it was salvia, because we would do like the fucking 500 action, we would smoke it up a 6-foot bong. And so fucking, one of the times, you know, I told you I was flipping, I remember I was in the projects, in the West Side projects with my homies in like 9th grade or something like that, and we're smoking out that 6-foot bong, right? And we're doing salvia.
Yeah.
And I remember laying back on this bed and feeling the flipping going, and I try to pull myself up, right? And I pull myself up and I feel it keep going. And I see someone look at me, dude, and they're like, nah, dude, don't do it. And what it feels like is it feels like beads. Like, have you ever had like those foot massager things that have the beads and it just rolls?
Oh yeah.
It feels like everything is made of those and everything is rolling and everything is rolling into each other. Like, it's super fucking weird. So it's like clashing when I fucking sit up. It's like trying to go through, but I can't. And so I lay back down, right? And I go back with it and I come out of my fucking trip. And what was weird is fucking 3 years later, when we're tripping at my homie Sean's house, and I do it for the next fucking time, I'm sitting on his couch and I fucking hit a salvia and I come back and I fucking sit up and I know exactly who the fuck is telling me not to do it. It is my homie Jeremy, because he's fucking sitting right there, and everything exactly how I seen it years ago is exactly where the fuck it was. And I was like, oh fuck, this is where it is. And I was like, went back. I was like, nope, not doing it.
That's fucking crazy.
It was super weird, dude.
Bro, I've heard some fucking crazy stories about salvia trips. Like one dude had one, or it was either a DMT trip or a salvia trip, and he said like his guide was taking him, and he's all right, so there's a ton of different dimensions. Are you this one where the bong, you just hit the bong and you did this, or are you this one? And he's like, I'm this one. And he got sent back, and he's all like,
I'm C-137.
Yeah, and now he's all, in the end of it, he's all, I'm pretty sure I chose the wrong one, and now I'm doing an alternate dimension. It's such a trip.
You fucking Jerry.
And then like Ari Shafir, he did a salvia trip, and he said he spent about 3 years living as a seahorse. Like it was a seahorse town. He had a seahorse job.
So he was pregnant?
He might have gotten pregnant. But he said he remembers like they were fucking living their life. He had a wife. He was doing this, and it was a 3-year span that he lived this.
That dude totally got pregnant.
In 15 minutes, bro. And like when he came back, he said like he was swimming, and he could like it was like he was swimming to the top of the ocean, and he could like see people. And like once he got to the very
he was
top,
back out.
Yeah, bro. he spent 3 fucking years.
Who was it?
Ari Shafir, he's a comedian.
Uh-huh.
Spent 3 years as a fucking seahorse in 15-minute span. Like that's the power of your brain, bro. Because you go to sleep for 2 minutes and
Well,
it feels
Einstein
like an
does say
hour.
that time is relative, and technically subconscious is fucking retarded
Yeah.
compared to fucking reality.
You go to sleep for a minute and it feels like you just slept for 5 hours. That's the DMT in your brain already.
It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, bro. So think about
It
that.
needs to run on a certain formula every fucking time.
Yeah, I don't believe in that. After
That
all
shit's
my
bullshit.
trips and shit, I don't believe in time at all. I don't even really.
Oh, I believe in time because we have to live in it, you know. In this reality,
See, I
we
don't know.
totally have
It's
to.
just what we. That's all. It's all conscious, bro.
Our
What?
consciousness creates
bro.
our reality, but we live in a fucking creative. It's a collective consciousness.
It's like-
So just because you don't believe it, everyone else does. So it kind of just generates the lifestyle and your reality around that.
Well, have you ever seen?
If that makes sense.
Have you seen the Futurama episode where Fry figures out how plane or how the fucking spaceships work? He's like, the trick.
It goes. Time goes around you.
Yeah, he's
you
like-
don't go through time.
You don't move. Everything
Yeah.
moves around you.
Yeah, I remember
And
that
like,
episode.
and like, there's even scientists that talk, and they're like, what if, like 1,000 years from now, we're gonna look back and be like, remember when we thought we had to get our bodies to this spot in order for us to be somewhere? In reality, it's just like a consciousness thing, and we could just fucking be anywhere, type thing.
Well, I like the
What if
theory
we're-
of
what if we're
gravity.
not moving? We're not. This is all just consciousness, and it's just all what we're fucking. We're just chilling.
How you perceive it.
Yeah, bro. And
The rules that you limit your fucking
that's where the
perception
rules
by.
of attraction and shit come in. People realize it.
Law
They
of attraction.
Yeah, the laws of attraction and shit. That's what. Believe nothing and believe everything is my theory now, bro. I don't trust anything, and I don't not believe anything because it all could be true. It
That's
all
how
could
I
be
usually
bullshit.
look at it. Is,
Like-
you know what? There's got to be truth to everything.
Yeah.
You're never gonna know what's exactly a lie, but there is truth that came from it because it started from something.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. Don't matter if it was fucking a lie, it started from something. And so there's some truth in it. You just gotta try and figure it out. Mostly you won't figure it out. Don't matter what the fuck it is.
Just gotta think for yourself.
But it makes life interesting to go about and try and learn it, you know?
Right? Right? When you question.
Because if you could
everything.
fucking figure it out, dude, fucking kudos to you, dude.
For real.
That's fucking tight.
For real, bro. Yeah. Here, once I get older, I'm gonna go spend some time with some fucking monks and shit. I'm gonna go do some real ass spiritual shit.
I just want to go back to my tribe and fucking figure out what those fucking medicine men are all about.
You should, bro. I'm gonna go to Peru and do an ayahuasca trip. I wanna go to India and chill there with you don't get any fucking fluoride. You get all natural food. And
You get that almost anywhere besides the first world.
That's true. Well, you
Literally.
You just spend your time there with the monks for like months on end. They'll teach you all kinds of crazy shit, bro. Like
Yeah, I want to.
There's this tree because I watched.
That would be tight.
There's this tree where this one monk, he says he takes fruit to fucking different interdimensional beings every night, and like he takes them fucking like milk and shit, and like his third eye's open so he can see them. It's like it's one of their rituals. This tree is over 1,000 years old. Like,
That's not that old.
well, it's some crazy number, bro. But yeah, like he
Man,
said.
you want to fucking impress me? Show me a fucking 1.3 billion year old tree, dude.
They don't exist no more, bro. There's all kinds of theories about that
That's
too.
petrified wood.
There's all kinds of theories about that. How all our trees are just shrubs now.
Well, yeah, of course they are, because our world used to be a lot fucking bigger. We used to have a higher oxygen level, which means a lot more fucking plants. Dude, we had bigger everything. The dinosaurs were bigger. Insects were massive. Dude, I have no doubt that fucking humans were bigger, and that's how we ended up with those crazy ass giants that got fucking extinct.
Right.
It's just they were the regular fucking humans, and we ended up being all pygmy.
we're like the little chihuahuas.
What if we're the elves, dude? We're the fucking duendes. We're the little people.
That shit would be funny, and we're all, no, we're not. They're smaller than us.
Well, what if they're still smaller? It's just like atoms. It's just like those alternate realities when you get so small that there's just another thing. What if there's always going to be something smaller, just like there's always someone bigger?
And then once you get so small, it becomes huge, bro.
Huge
Like infinite.
to something else.
Fucking, like some Ant-Man shit.
Yeah. But what if that's what giants are, dude? They're just old-ass humans that were big,
I believe in
and
that
we're
shit.
just like the little elves.
I believe there's a lot of like we're a fucking science experiment from aliens too, and that's becoming a huge debate now.
I like that
We're-
idea
we're
too.
the
I mean, that's always been like a huge thing on my like
Neanderthal
theories.
crossed with monkey or something. Like they came in, they were all, we're just gonna slice some shit.
Well, I like the idea that they sliced them with themselves. Like they liked human females so much, which is fucking weird, that they ended up fucking them, and they had those weird ass Nephilim shits, you know, just those weird ass half angel, fucking giant cyclops, fucking just those random fucked up kind of monsters, you know, like they talk about in Greek history, just the really fucked up titans, half human, half god bullshits, and you know, they got fucking sick of those because they weren't listening, so they just fucking wiped them all out, dude. They're like, fuck you guys, if you guys aren't gonna listen, you're all fucking dead. We're just gonna keep these little guys because they fucking listen to us.
They're cool.
They're like, hey, little guys. And then the little guys were like, you know what, fuck you, big guy. And he was like, you know what, fuck you guys, and he just left.
That's why there's so many different species, like different types, because they just kept trying. No, this one didn't work. This one didn't work.
Well,
this
like
one.
I like that theory. Like that's why I love Sumerian history, is because Sumeria talks about the different gods that went to the different places, and the gods were just like people, but they were called lords because of their titleship. So everyone calls God a lord and shit like that, but it's literally just a title of what they were doing. And it's basically like they were conquering different fucking territories. They were just setting their fucking settlements here and there, and that's why you have their different kind of pyramids that are basically like the same kind of fucking pyramids, but just different because you had different fucking people making them. And so you have those, and they made their own cultures, and they all communicated with each other. And after a fucking minute, all the people started going against the gods, so the gods basically just wiped them out, like to the point where they were just separated. And then they left, and just let them do whatever the fuck they wanted. And now here we are.
Right? Couple.
Podcasting.
Fuck yeah. They're all damn, they didn't come far.
Like, it's been 2,000 years, man.
They're just bullshitting on fucking microphones in front of a GoPro.
They're all wearing masks for some fucking reason.
Bunch of idiots, bro.
Just come back in another 200 years and see how that works.
Right. Alright, with that, we're gonna end it. I'm Jay Kid.
I'm Pyro.
This is the podcast, or the Dabpod, the podcast.
The Dabpod.
This is the Dabpod.
The podcast of dabs.
This is the podcast of dabs. We will be dabbing again soon, I fucking promise.
Very, very soon.
Hopefully by September 1st, we'll have a big ass dab.
I'm gonna go work dab right now.
Let's do it. Alright, thank y'all. Love y'all.
Peace.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jay Kid, and this has been the Dabpod. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode. If you want to catch up on last week, click this link right here. If you want to see the week before, click up here. And if you want to hit that subscribe button, click this picture right here. Make sure to hit the bell symbol so you get notified on every time we drop a new episode. Thank you guys so much for watching.